We headed due north, straight into the heart of the wilderness. At the end of this long road, we might find a barrow or two. Mate, we got a little bit of a creek crossing here. I'm not gonna walk it because Rhett said this one's pretty shallow, but there's a few rocks in it, so just take it nice and slow, mate.
Yeah, copy that, mate. You're looking good there anyway.
Water crossings in the territory are always a little sketchy. You don't want to walk most of them first in case you get eaten, but that means you're flying blind half the time, which is its own special kind of dangerous. Yeah, that was pretty easy, mate. A couple little bumps, but it's not jumping over the bonnet yet. This is an unforgiving, brutal country, and while I wasn't too worried about the vehicles, the boat trailer was kind of a last-minute purchase, and I knew it would be a when, not an if, it broke. One of the vagaries of outback travel, no matter where you go, is that stuff inevitably breaks. We're out here in Lorella, headed right out to the coast eventually, and already this boat trailer is blown a weld. This is a pretty typical problem. Boat trailers aren't really made for this kind of stuff, but with a little bit of ingenuity, should be able to put this thing together using some old-fashioned bush mechanics. So mate, I reckon we can do this. I'm gonna get you to try and lever the boat off the trailer and off that roller, and then I'm gonna try and strap that weld back together best I can with one of these straps that was holding the cover on, and then we're gonna try and shim it with a piece of wood.
Yep.
So with any luck, the wood's taking the load, we've still got the roller for loading the boat, and maybe Bob's our uncle.
See how we go.
You're never going to have spares for everything, but out here you've got to be more creative than you're used to back home. So we've got the straps pretty loose here. Looks like it might work. So what I'm gonna do now is get this shim in there to carry the weight of the boat so I can lift this roller up. Craig's helping a lot there. Once I get in there, I can get another pair of hands holding that roller up. Craig, if there's one thing I've learned over the years is that you can fix just about anything with enough cable ties and duct tape. That clicked. That's it, that's all I can do, mate. That is about as tight as I can get it. It's not gonna go another ratchet. It looks like mission successful. Now we gotta test it out on the road. The track out to the Gulf runs through some pretty ragged country, with numerous serpentine creeks and bull dust in every hole. Out here, a few hours can mean a few dozen kilometers, and you begin to sense just how far from home you are. We were headed for a place called Secret Fishing Camp, which isn't so much of a secret anymore, but we'd be lucky if we saw another human in a week out here, which is kind of what you're looking for in a good fishing spot. The mouth of the creek promised to deliver something if we could nail the tides. Queenfish, mangrove jack, or even a barramundi. Doesn't matter what four-wheel drive you bought to tour the Australian outback, first stop you should make straight out the showroom is down to ARB to get some frontal protection installed. As great as these things look, that's not what they're here for. Out here on these roads, you're gonna meet a lot of things that seem like they're there just to try and kill you and your vehicle. You get camels, kangaroo, water buffalo, cattle, horses, you name it. Everything is out there. And without this protection on the front of your car, the first one you meet is going to put an end to your trip. This stuff is there to help me endure the hardships that I meet out here. But at the end of the day, it's really here to protect the most precious cargo that's in your four-wheel drive, and that's you and your family. This stuff makes your 4B that much tougher and that much more able to take on the outback and do it in style. For me, would not leave home without them. It's an absolute touring essential.